Was it only 2 months ago that I was having Mustang dreams and I was waxing nostalgic about my uncle's black Mustang fastback? And well, this isn't a fastback, but it is my new 1966 Ford Mustang. I saw this, so since that video, I've been kind of watching the Facebook Marketplace, and I was able to jump on this one. Actually, I was pretty lucky because they had a lot of calls, but for some reason I have a way of talking to people and they kind of get that I'm serious or whatever. And so as a result, they let me come look first, and I bought this car. It's a 66 Mustang. It has an automatic transmission and a 6-cylinder engine. Now, the good thing about that is that it probably was not horse beaten. And so that's a good thing. This car is from Iowa. It had an Iowa plate on it. Last on the road in 1993. I did leave the plate with them. It had some body work done on it, and it had the floor pans replaced on both sides. Just, it wasn't a huge repair, but it was done about to the quality level that I would have done it. So I'm pretty happy with it for the most part. The good thing about this car is it's complete. It needs a little bit of work, and the interior is clean and it's not torn up, and the dash pad is in good condition, and the carpeting is good. And so I'm planning to do a lot of stuff with it, but I kind of would like to know what you guys would do with it if it was your car. Let's look in the trunk and see what we've got back here. Whoa, we have parts. One of the things that the previous owner's husband was doing was he was doing some of the maintenance on it, and so he was in the process of changing the heater core, and so the blower motor's out of it, and I have not yet seen the blower motor, so hopefully that's in here somewhere. And he did all the brakes on it, and so it's got good brakes. What else did he do? He took apart some stuff, and so let's look at and see what that looks like. So I mentioned this is a 6-cylinder. It's the 206. The car has 95,000 original miles on it, and so there it is in all its glory. I think it was supposed to be rated for 120 horsepower, which I think is probably about 90 at the wheels, because that's 120 gross, and I do mean gross. That master cylinder does not look original, but the brakes work good. Still got a battery in it. Over here on this side, you can see where he had the blower motor taken out of it, and then the starter's out of it. And in his just talking to him, he was planning to take that exhaust manifold off. He didn't really give me a good reason. I think he was thinking about upgrading it. I really don't know, but he broke a bolt off, and so that kind of stopped him and caused him to just re-examine his goals. And the engine spins over. I can turn it by hand. That alternator's disconnected on the back. So I really don't know what I'm going to find once I start digging in, but I really wanted to make this video quickly so that I could get you on board with what I'm doing and to get your input on that, because I'm going to start working on it. I'm going to get it running as fast as I can, and I can't wait. So I'm excited. It's been a kind of a scratch that I needed to itch, I guess, an itch that I needed to scratch. I didn't need this car, and I probably shouldn't have bought it, but I did because I wanted it. And I think sometimes you just have to do that. So the risk is to just go crazy with all the different dreams that I have for it. Obviously I want to have a V8 under that hood, but I still want good fuel mileage. I want to have a 5-speed transmission, which is actually more conducive to good fuel mileage. You can see the lines of this car. I mean, they're good. This is a good looking car, and I like the color. I mean, it's obviously got some paint defects, but I think I can touch those up and just make this a nice 10-footer or 20-footer or whatever, and just get some good use out of it. One of the great things about this car is that whoever had it before the previous owner did a 5-lug upgrade. So it's got I believe it's a 48-inch in the back, and I still have to determine whether or not that's limited slip. And then it's got the V8 suspension with drum brakes in the front. And so that's going to allow me to put some wheels on that I've had for a little while. These are some slotted mags that I've got, and I'll probably just do a little bit of I've got 4 of them, and so I'll probably think about throwing those on there. Maybe I'll just take those, I'll look and see what size those tires are, because they're brand new. I mean, they haven't rolled on the street very much at all. So the story with this car was that the woman that I got it from, her uncle left it to her in his will, and they drove it a little bit. They said it went about 20 miles an hour, had fuel system issues, and so they changed the fuel tank. And then they never even put fuel in it because they had to move to New Mexico. And so 8 years ago, they moved to New Mexico, and they never put fuel in it because the moving company didn't want fuel in it, and they just parked it. And it's been sitting in a garage for a good chunk of that time, and then under a car cover for the most recent time. And I think we had some strong winds through here a while back, and the car cover just got torn off, and they decided that was the motivation for them to sell it. So I was lucky enough to be who they chose to buy it, and now I have it, and I'm excited about it. And I wanted to share that excitement with you guys, and I really want you to come along with me as we dive in and start working on it, because I'm going to start working on it. I'm going to start working on it tomorrow, assuming that there aren't other chores that are more pressing. So with that, thank you for watching. Jump in with your comments, and hopefully the next time you see me, we'll be working on getting this thing up and running. I don't see a lot of barriers to it right now, so. Oh, that needs a little lubrication. Let's look. All right, thanks again.